Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sohum Reactions. Today's request comes from Brian, who sent us two versions of the song Can't Get Out of This Mood. The first version, by Sarah Vaughan, was performed in 1950, and then we're going to fast forward 72 years to Samara Joy, who performed the same song in 2022. This is going to be really cool. I am looking forward to this one. I love Sarah Vaughan through and through. Just in recent history, discovering Sarah on the channel and hearing all that she's had to offer is tremendous. But the thing is, her impact didn't start and end with her. It has transcended through time, and singers like Samara have drawn tremendous inspiration from Sarah. And Samara even has won the Sarah Vaughan International Jazz Vocal Competition back in 2019. So it's very clear that Samara is walking in similar footsteps to Sarah, but also has the potential to really catapult jazz to new levels in the modern era. I can already tell that there are stylistic differences between Sarah and Samara that make Samara sound unique and not a complete carbon copy of Sarah, which I don't even think you can carbon copy Sarah, but I'm very, very curious to hear how Sarah sounds on this track and then how Samara decides to re-envision this one. I mean, you don't win, I think it's 6 Grammys for no reason. Samara is a beast, and I'm super excited to check this out today. So once again, thank you to Brian for the request. But now, my friends, let's jump into it.
Can't get out of this mood, can't get over this feeling, can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing, the thrill should have been all gone by today.
Love the chromatic melodies in
the
this.
usual way, but it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you, but I'm saying it, I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood.
She really loves the chromatic melodies.
Here I come.
You can literally hear the valves of the saxophone. Definitely a flirtatious air to this one. You heard it in Sarah's voice, now being echoed in the sax. Oh, and now what is this instrument? Sounds like a reed. Now it's maybe a trombone. There's just a simple movement in the bass below. All of the focus for me is on whatever element is in the spotlight.
Can't get out of this dream.
Yeah, Sarah re-enters.
What a fool to dream of you.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't part of my scheme.
I love how casual she feels in this performance.
And tell you that I love you.
Very legato, super melismatic.
I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come.
Oh, those are the runs we love her for. Oh, is that all? Oh man, it's a shorter song, unfortunately. I was hoping there was going to be more to that. You can definitely tell, like, we've talked this to death with Sarah Vaughan, but it's worth just revisiting here. She is so good at finding all of those microtones between obvious pitches. just as the example, between D and E flat, she is going to find so many additional notes that other vocalists wouldn't even conceive of. A lot of vocalists, they will, and just musicians in general, exist purely in the diatonic scale without ever venturing into something subtly fringe, I guess you can put it like that. Sarah has never shied away. She leans into the legato, leans into the lackadaisical delivery that almost feels like she couldn't not retrieve some of those microtones. And when she hits those notes, they stand out that much more against the backdrop of this more simple jazz outfit behind her. So I feel like in terms of instrumentation, this song was fairly simple, besides like the handing off of the microphone between the different instruments like Sarah and the saxophone and the reeds and the trombones. Besides that, everything else in the background felt more standard, allowing Sarah's voice to be the main draw. And really, her voice is always the main draw anyways, but I like that it was extremely pronounced here. So now my head goes to what Samara may do with this one. So let's just give it a listen. Let's see what she has in store. Okay, already a bit more melodic brightness from the keys.
Can't get out of this mood. Can't get over this feeling. Just can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing, and the thrill should have been all gone by today.
Her voice is so smooth.
In the usual way, but it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you.
I'm already really liking the melodic interpretation from the keys, and you'll also notice that in the drum kit, the way the feel is a little bit less standard now. It's harder to just simply bounce from side to side. The emphasis on different beats feels a little bit more offbeat, I guess you could say. So in terms of like my ability to understand the rhythm, I'm having a harder time doing that this pass. I will say the production is obviously a bit clearer, and the main thing I'm noticing about Samara's voice that I appreciate is the way that she ends all of her vocal phrases. She never lets a word just die out without giving it a reason to die the way that it does. She will quickly curtail the end of her phrase, making every single thing that she sings pack its own punch. The outside example I can give is, imagine if you were to endlessly talk, you have a long run-on sentence that draws so much air out of you that the end of your phrase sounds a bit weak. Not the case with Samara at all.
To sigh and tell you that I love you, but I'm saying it and I'm playing it down. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come. Can't get out of this mood.
Oh, I love the swelling there.
Can't get over this feeling. Just can't get out of this mood. Last night your lips were too appealing, and the thrill should have been all gone by today in the usual way. But it's only your arms I'm out of. Can't get out of this dream.
Those little micro steps that she's taking between the pitches we are already familiar with to add more complexity to the more simple ascending movement is so cool to me. It's basically like a version of finding the microtones between the two pitches, but somehow she has made those decisions feel even more accessible. Maybe it's the way that she just is so, the way she like approaches melody feels like there's this calm confidence about it that, I don't know, gives me the feeling like what other notes could go there. She just delivers it so confidently. I don't know.
Can't get out of this dream. What a fool to dream of you. 'Twasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come.
So now we're getting the solos, right? So first handoff is to the piano. And I love how pronounced the bass is this time around. It feels a lot more prescient in the mix. That oaky note all the way in the lows.
Can't get out of this dream.
Just piano then.
What a fool.
Piano and Samara.
Dream of you. Wasn't part of my scheme to sigh and tell you that I love you. But I'm saying it and I'm playing it dumb. Can't get out of this mood. Can't get out of this mood. Can't get out of this mood. Heartbreak, here I come. Can't get out of this mood.
I'm so impressed, man. And I feel like I'm sitting here like just oohing and awing, but that's really like my genuine reaction, the way her performance makes me feel. I love that. I was trying to form this thought earlier. I don't know if it came out too clearly, but the way that she approaches melody feels like it's with such calm confidence. A different way to describe it is like she sings with this level of built-in class. It's like she's infinitely polished, and that's something that I feel like Samara may differ from Sarah in terms of style, because I feel like Sarah may lean further into the grittiness, further into some of the more exasperated vocal sounds that can be created, using more breath, allowing the voice to kind of fall apart. But because Sarah is such a controlled vocalist too, she can control the chaos on the way down, on the way up, wherever it needs to go. And so far with my listening of Samara, she is so like almost like robotically perfect that I haven't heard her voice truly break apart yet. And I feel like that was even the case in this song here with Can't Get Out of This Mood. Sarah allowed her voice to fall apart in certain moments where Samara felt more buttoned up. And that's not a slight one way or the other. It's just an interpretation. And I, for one, really appreciate the voice falling apart. So for me, I feel like I got more of an emotional impact from hearing Sarah's rendition, but I could really make out a lot of the melodic movement and the complexity in the intervals between the backing instruments and Samara's voice, more so than I could with Sarah and her backing instruments. I can very clearly tell that Samara has been massively influenced by Sarah in terms of style. Obviously, like if you're going to re-envision a similar song, you're going to revisit a lot of the same pitches, but I love that Samara, even with the covering, is able to find places to insert more notes and allow the dynamics in her voice to really shine out. Because she, as well as Sarah, is a very expressive singer and has a lot in her tool belt. So she is able to bring her voice up and down very rapidly with no issue seemingly, and access different styles without much of a second thought. To me, like, Samara's version almost feels too perfect, if I can put it like that. And not, I don't know, maybe that's just the direction that modern jazz is going, where everything is like completely composed. That's the way it feels to me. If I were to be asked the question, like, which of these two felt more off the top, which was the which performance was the more improvised one, I would definitely give that nod to Sarah. But dude, Samara is a beast. I definitely will be listening to more Samara and more Sarah on the channel, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to request any reactions for these two wonderful ladies, you can do so by using the first link in the description box below. But I'm enjoying this journey so far, so either way we slice it, it's a good time. Thank you once again to Brian for the request today. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.